The story of Conor McGregor is unlike any other in combat sports. From humble beginnings in Dublin to becoming one of the most electrifying and controversial figures in the world, McGregor's meteoric rise to fame and fortune was matched only by the turbulence of his inevitable downfall. And his legacy in MMA and beyond is nothing short of polarizing. But how did this Irishman capture the imagination of millions? And where did it all go wrong? Today, we'll explore the rise and fall of Conor McGregor. Buckle up, this is going to be a wild one. What's up fighters, Frank from Knockout Network here. Today we're going to be taking a look at the rise and fall of Conor McGregor. Before we jump into the video, hit that subscribe button and join the toughest family on YouTube today. And now, without further ado, let's jump into the video. Conor McGregor's journey began in Crumlin, a working class neighbourhood in Dublin, Ireland. Born on July 14, 1988, McGregor was the youngest of three siblings. From a young age, Conor exhibited a natural charisma and a brash confidence that would later become his trademark. However, life wasn't always easy for the future UFC superstar. McGregor was initially drawn to football, but his focus shifted after he was introduced to combat sports. Training in boxing at the Crumlin Boxing Club, McGregor developed a passion for striking, but his early years weren't entirely smooth. Dropping out of school at 17, he pursued a plumbing apprenticeship, a decision that left him disillusioned. It was during this time he found solace in mixed martial arts. Meeting John Kavanagh, the coach who would guide him to greatness, was a pivotal moment. McGregor committed himself to MMA training, combining his boxing background with other disciplines. He faced financial struggles, relying on government welfare while chasing his dream, famously collecting €188 weekly to make ends meet. His determination, however, was unshakable, and his brash personality began to take shape as he visualized a future far removed from his modest beginnings. The Cage Warriors era. Conor McGregor's MMA debut came in 2008, but it was in Cage Warriors, a European MMA promotion, that he made his mark. By 2012, McGregor became the Cage Warriors featherweight and lightweight champion, a rare feat that just showcased his striking skills and knockout power. His ability to sell fights, even at this early stage, was evident. Fans were drawn to his bold predictions and his now famous catchphrase, "We're not here to take part, we're here to take over." UFC debut. The UFC came knocking in 2013, signing McGregor to the promotion. His debut against Marcus Brimage in April of that year was nothing short of spectacular. A first-round TKO win catapulted him into the spotlight, and his post-fight interviews became must-watch moments.
How does this all feel to you?
Where the is my second belt? I've already got this one. Where's the second one at? Cheap 4.2 billion this company was sold for. Where's that second belt? Go backstage and grab that belt somewhere. Out here.
McGregor's ability to market himself as a brash, fearless fighter was unlike anything the sport had ever seen before. The featherweight title. McGregor's rise to superstardom culminated in his fight against Jose Aldo at UFC 194 in December 2015. The bout was hyped as a clash of titans, but it ended in just 13 seconds, the fastest title fight knockout in UFC history. McGregor's left-handed punch solidified his place as one of the sport's elite, and the win was a turning point. He had officially arrived as MMA's biggest draw. Dual champ status. After conquering the featherweight division, McGregor turned his attention to lightweight. At UFC 205 in November 2016, he faced Eddie Alvarez for the lightweight title. In a masterful performance, McGregor dismantled Alvarez, becoming the first fighter in UFC history to hold belts in two divisions simultaneously. The achievement was historic, and McGregor baked in the glory, declaring, "I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody."
I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody. The double champ does what the he wants.
After his dual championship triumph, McGregor took a hiatus from MMA. In 2017, he made headlines by stepping into the boxing ring to face Floyd Mayweather in what was billed as the money fight. Though McGregor lost via TKO in the 10th round, man, anyone want to fight me for a few mil? However, this newfound fortune came with consequences. Critics argued that McGregor's focus had shifted away from MMA, and his behavior began to grow increasingly erratic. In October 2018, McGregor returned to the UFC to face Khabib Nurmagomedov, the undefeated lightweight champion. The lead up to the fight was marked by controversy, including McGregor's infamous bus attack, where he hurdled a dolly through a bus window, injuring multiple fighters. The fight itself was one-sided, with Khabib dominating McGregor before submitting him in the 4th round. The post-fight brawl between the two champs only added to the chaos.
Listen, the commission is holding both checks. The Nevada State Athletic Commission is holding both their checks. We're turning over film to the Nevada State Athletic Commission right now. They're going to watch the camp. I mean, this is a big deal. It could be suspension for Khabib. Are these guys going to get visas again to get back in the country? Big fines. That's why they're holding their purses. It's a big deal.
McGregor's loss was a humbling moment, and while he promised to return to form, the cracks in his armor were becoming apparent. As McGregor's career began to wane, his personal life made headlines for all the wrong reasons. McGregor faced multiple allegations of assault and misconduct. In 2019, he was charged with punching an elderly man in a Dublin pub, an incident that was caught on camera and wildly criticized. Later that year, reports surfaced of McGregor's involvement in sexual assault allegations, though he denied wrongdoing. In late 2024, Conor McGregor was found guilty on these allegations. McGregor's in-ring performances mirrored his out-of-ring controversies. A brief resurgence came with his 2020 win over Donald Cowboy Cerrone, but losses to Dustin Poirier in 2021, culminating in a gruesome leg injury, signaled that McGregor's dominance was a thing of the past. Fans began to question whether he was still committed to the sport or simply chasing paychecks. In recent years, McGregor's legal troubles continued to overshadow his career. In 2023, he faced further legal battles, including a conviction related to allegations of assault in Ibiza. These incidents tarnished his reputation and raised questions about his future in combat sports. Despite these setbacks, McGregor has teased a return to the UFC, sharing training videos and calling out opponents. His business ventures, such as Proper No. 12 Whiskey, have kept him in the public eye, but they also signal a shift away from the sport that made him famous. Also, after his 2024 conviction, Proper No. 12 Whiskey has separated all ties with Conor McGregor. McGregor's legacy is one of contrast. On one hand, he revolutionized MMA, becoming its most recognizable star and bringing millions of new fans to the sport. His brash persona, unrivaled self-promotion, and iconic performances made him a legend in his own right. On the other hand, McGregor's controversies, losses, and legal troubles have casted a shadow over his career. His fall from grace serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of fame, fortune, and unchecked behavior. As we look to the future, one thing is certain. Conor McGregor's story is far from over. Whether he stages a comeback or fades into the background, his impact on MMA and pop culture will be remembered for generations. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more deep dives. See you next time. Cheers.
Conor knocked out Jose Aldo. You ever see that shit?
Yeah.
Where he was practicing that. He was like mimicking Aldo, and then he's practicing just launching that left hand when he moves in.
Yeah, and then...
And the same thing, got him out of character, got him fucked up and flustered, got him angry. Nobody had disrespected Aldo before that. Everyone was terrified of Aldo.
I still think one of the greatest 145ers.
One of the greatest of all time.